In 2012, Virat Kohli decided that his lack of discipline in fitness and nutrition was no longer acceptable for an international athlete. By deliberately changing his daily requirements, he became a global standard for athletic consistency. This transformation is the result of a specific shift in programming. Every day, you wake up, take the same route, and perform the same tasks. Your brain operates like a computer, running the vast majority of your life on autopilot routines. In this video, you will walk through the specific steps to identify your existing patterns and construct a written protocol to interrupt those autopilot routines and replace them with intentional behaviors. This is an interactive session. Pause the video now, get a physical diary and a pen, and select one specific habit or goal you want to focus on for this protocol. Success in this process comes from breaking down the internal logic of your brain and installing a new, deliberate set of instructions for your daily behavior. Step 1 is identifying why previous attempts to change often fail. Most people rely on conscious willpower, trying to force a new routine through sheer effort. This chart shows your mind's operational ratio. By age 35, only 5% of daily actions are driven by conscious desires. The other 95% is subconscious programming. When your conscious mind tries implementing a change, this programming completely overrides the new goal. To fix this, you must first see the code. In your diary, write down the specific negative things you say to yourself regarding your goal. Phrases like, "I'm not a morning person," or "I have no self-control," need to be on the page. Fighting against 95% of your brain's processing power is a mathematical losing streak. Lasting change requires you to update the system rather than just resisting it. Bruce Lee observed that the body cannot distinguish between a joke and a serious command. The words you use set a baseline for what your brain expects to happen next. Look at the list of negative phrases you just wrote. Take your pen and draw a single heavy line through every one of them. Now we will write your replacement phrases. There is one critical rule for this to work. The new phrase must be believable. If you feed your brain an obvious lie, it will reject the input immediately. If you struggle financially, saying, "I am a millionaire," creates mental resistance. "I am hardworking" is a grounded statement your mind accepts. Convert your negative list into positive counterparts. "I am lazy" becomes "I am disciplined." Write these replacement phrases now. These sentences are the new instructions for your daily life. But for these words to trigger actual movement, they need a biological catalyst. This protocol requires 2 dedicated blocks of time, 10 to 15 minutes immediately after you wake up, and another 15 minutes right before you sleep. Most people fail here because they simply read the words off the page. This ignores the way the brain communicates with the rest of the body. This diagram shows the disconnect. Your brain processes logic and thoughts, but your body responds to feelings and emotions. If a thought has no emotional weight, your body receives no signal to move. This is why affirmations often feel useless. If you say, "I am disciplined," but your body feels tired or defeated, the body will follow the feeling, not the spoken word. During your morning and night sessions, you must visualize the end result of your affirmations. Sit with the thought until you physically feel the success in your chest or your muscles. You are training your body to recognize the feeling of the completed goal. Without that emotional layer, a goal remains a purely intellectual concept. Feeling the success in the present moment is what prompts the body to move. To make this new programming permanent, your brain requires real-world evidence that this new identity is true. You provide this proof through micro-actions. These are tasks so small that they do not trigger your brain's natural resistance to effort or discomfort. If your new instruction is, "I am a focused student," do not try to study for hours. Set the timer for 25 minutes of deep work. Complete it and stop. If your goal is, "I control my schedule," start by setting your alarm just 10 minutes earlier than usual. Every time you complete one of these tiny tasks, you create a positive feedback loop. Your brain sees the action and confirms that the words in your protocol are factually true. Habitual change is built layer by layer through small, undeniable pieces of evidence that prove your new identity is real. Look at the diary in front of you. You have identified the old programming, written grounded replacements, and mapped out the emotional and physical steps to integrate them. Here is the challenge. Execute this morning and night visualization protocol and perform your micro-actions for the next 21 consecutive days. To commit to this process, type your primary new affirmation into the comments below. Publicly state the new direction of your focus. This protocol changes your relationship with your subconscious. It is no longer an invisible force dictating your actions, but a system you can consciously steer toward your own objectives.